Very tired. I'm not in the car. That's a big plus. So I wanted to do a quick recap video on everything that happened today and kind of go through my thoughts on everything. It was a crazy kind of roller coaster of a day. So basically it starts with the terror attack last night in Manchester, which I firmly believe, with no evidence, was a distraction. A very, very horribly tragic distraction. And if it wasn't, it was just superb timing. Superb. So we had that all over the news. Surprisingly, the only outlet that wasn't really talking about it was CNN, which I found interesting. So that happens, and then this morning we start with the ramp up to Kim.com's announcement, and we get a bunch of stories that come out with more information regarding Seth Rich. We get Donna Brazile, the admission that Donna Brazile was actually the DNC staff member that interceded with the investigation and the PI and kind of chastised the family about why did they hire a PI. And tons of tweets from kind of high-profile people. Ann Coulter tweeted something. Sean Hannity was quiet all day. And then I guess it was like around 2 o'clock that Kim.com came out with his non-statement. I still think that he's got information, but he just can't release it because of the legal ramifications. Now, his admission of information is really just a catch-22 because there's no way in heck anybody's going to fly him here and or take his evidence because they don't want it. It's a total catch-22. It's just ridiculous. It has not done anything to make anything better, followed by the fact that it wasn't even visible on the website for a lot of people. And I don't know if that was a case of his website didn't update for everybody, if it was a browser issue. But I made a video where I just literally scrolled through the screen, and it wasn't there. So I just wanted to show that because everybody was like, yes, it is. But it wasn't. It wasn't there. It just wasn't there. Anyway, read the statement. He accidentally spelled Seth Rich's name wrong. He's just a man. Then we get Podesta coming out and writing an article. Oh, I'm sorry. Then we get Fox coming out and saying, by the way, we were retracting our story that we got from the private investigator saying that Seth Rich was the leaker. Then we get a letter written by the family, a.k.a. the DNC-appointed crisis management firm person, Bauman, writing a letter for the family that's not signed. And in it basically says, this is horrible, you're putting our family through hell, and this is just, please stop it. I think this family has been threatened and or told to be quiet. You know, if this were just some normal run-of-the-mill murder, you wouldn't be seeing this kind of support from the DNC. I mean, they've got their entire staff freaking out about this. Podesta comes out and writes, sorry, I was reading the comments. Try to not get distracted with what I'm saying. I'm not good at this, guys, in case you haven't noticed. So, Podesta comes out and writes a hit piece with Media Matters on Sean Hannity saying that he is now a Russian agent also because he's doing this. He's a Russian agent. Okay, whatever. Fine. Sean Hannity's a Russian agent. So now Sean Hannity comes out with a tweet and says he has a big, massive announcement tonight in regards to Seth Rich, the Trump-Russia conspiracy, Media Matters and their attack, and his future with Fox. I said, I think it was 2 days ago in my live stream that I did, that, excuse me, it's getting dark out and I apologize. I'm sorry. I said in the live stream a couple days ago that I feel like Fox knows his time is numbered and that there was a source that had come out and said, or his days are numbered. There was a source that had come out and basically said it was going to be Greta, then O'Reilly, then Hannity. And that's the goal. They want Fox News. Ever since the Ailes thing happened, Fox News was going down. They're dropping in the ratings. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a manufactured drop, so that Fox is now no longer a conservative news channel. It needs to be rebranded and remade and turned into another talking head sort of a thing. Let me see if I can do something with this lighting, because I can't go inside right now. I can't. Shoot. Sorry about that. So I'm going to bring up my comments real quick, and I'm going to answer questions if anybody has any. Before I do that, though, I just do want to say that I put a bunch of messages up on my Twitter basically stating, like, you guys have to understand that we did this Seth Rich thing would never have happened if it weren't for us speaking out and being loud. We're responsible for this. And we are the ones who are running the show here. Even if you might feel like you're minimalized or what you're doing doesn't matter, it totally does. All of our voices combined together are so strong. There's a meme that says, you know, all we need to do is stand up and their little game is over, and it's a Monopoly board on top of a bunch of citizens' backs. Look, they can try to, they try to make us feel like we're supposed to be enslaved to this horrible, criminal, nasty, disgusting shit show, that they're ruling us. Do you guys feel that they're trying to act like they're our rulers, that they're you're not even going to be able to see me in a second, that they're like our ultimate like power brokers, like they're the ones who are kind of in charge of us, like they're our king and queen. The thing is that everybody's waking up now. All of you guys are waking up, and what you need to always remember, they can make laws, they can make rules, they can steal our money through taxation is theft. They can do all of that, but they can never, ever, ever take our hearts and our minds. We are controlling those, and especially those of you who are newly awakened, to all of this nonsense. We just have to keep yelling. There's like a scene in Ants, or like some Dory movie or something, where it's a bunch of little fish and they go against it's Ants or something. I don't even remember what the movie is, but basically the leader guy throws an acorn. Did that hurt? And they're like, ha ha ha, no, that didn't hurt. And then he throws another acorn and he's like, did that hurt? And they're laughing, ha ha ha, no, that didn't hurt. And then he unleashes like 1,000,000 acorns and he says, if you keep it up, this is what's going to happen. And that's us. We're the 1,000,000 acorns. This is cheesy as hell, but we can go in that way. I did a speech a few years ago at an event called Anarchy in the NYC, and it was called Modern Day Slavery, and it's somewhere on YouTube. And basically in that speech, I go through how they try to enslave us from the second we're born, and how we're able to break free from that. And I'm going, goodbye, it's getting dark. How we're able to break free from that sort of a thing. And we are, and we're doing it right now. There is a mass awakening happening. Massive awakening. Massive. Bigger than any other thing that's been experienced in quite some time. This is just the most amazing time to be alive. But we can't get demoralized. They can try all they want, but people are noticing stuff. Like as soon as that terror attack happened last night, Twitter blew up with people saying that it was a false flag. If I would have called that a false flag 2 years ago, I would have been mocked off of Twitter. So it's a big difference, Anyway, Seth Rich, Sean Hannity, I'm just waiting to see what he says tonight. It better be something juicy. Otherwise, I say we have to double and triple down in the coming days. Like, we need to really, really bust it out. And I'm waiting for confirmation on some facts that are coming. Anon Scan is saying not to trust Kim.com. Yes, he is. They are. They're saying that, absolutely, because he's got a history of not releasing things that he thought were, that he said he was going to release in the way he said he was going to release them. Yes, Fox did retract. They did, absolutely. That doesn't really mean anything. It just means they succumbed to the pressure of the Media Matters nonsense. I'm waiting for another question before I go. When is Hannity's show? Yes. Hannity's show is tonight at 10 on Fox. I'm sure there'll be a live stream somewhere on YouTube. And you guys can just like do a search for Sean Hannity live stream at around 10. It'll be up there. Law of Attraction, Greater Manchester police have confirmed they carried out a controlled explosion after a second device was found. Yes, I read that tweet as well. Very interesting. Also interesting was that the train station was closed all day today in London, and it just happens to be near the embassy. I can try to share a link on my Twitter when it comes on. It's TRACYBEANZ on Twitter if you guys want to follow me on Twitter. I do broadcasts in the dark. Oh, they did tweet. Okay, so I didn't know they tweeted 8 hours before they happened. There was also a drill doing the same thing, by the way. Hi, Rayovi. There was also a drill at the same time, not at the same time, about a year ago, doing the same thing. 10 o'clock Eastern will be Hannity tonight. The way he announced it, it has to be something big, otherwise he's going to look like a moron. So I'm just saying. Yeah, the other thing is Brennan's testimony today was going on as well, and there were some interesting nuggets to come out of that. Saying that he had no knowledge that anyone in the IC had been asked to stop the Flynn investigation. Meanwhile, the supposed memo was after the Flynn investigation was over, so that doesn't make any sense. The whole thing is nonsense. Being that it's completely dark now, I'm going to go. But I just wanted to throw this video up there. I'm going to try and show my face a little more and do some more of these live streams if you guys like them. I've been getting Trump's taxes. That would be awesome. That was great. That was such an epic fail. So funny. Anyway, I love all you guys. And Law of Attraction, I'm going to look into this for you. Police tweeted 8 hours before it happened. So I'm going to look into that for you, definitely. And if you guys like what I'm doing and you want to support me, you can go to Patreon, patreon.com/TracyBeans, and I'll do more live streams for you guys. And you're the best. You're the best. And I love all of your comments and all of your statements and all of your tweets. And I love all you guys. We're going to do this together. I promise you we're going to do this together as I fade to black. Thank you guys. Talk to you soon.